and welcome back to the channel. And as that little clip, that little thumbnail suggests, it's landscape photography without a Nikon Z8. Now, my trusty Sony A7R3. Just a lot of thumbnails lately plugging this Z8. Well, if you've got £4.5 to spare just to throw away on a new camera body, plus your lenses if you're changing systems, it's a hell of a lot of money. We can do the same job with the camera you already own. Anyway, from a classic view, we're at Tarn up in the Lake District. And the reason we're here is because it is absolutely frozen. There's just a nice little spot where I'm just getting a nice reflection at the minute. So, what I'm doing is exposing for the highlights because it is getting dark really quick is this. So I've got a little touch of surface ice, a little open patch, just getting the reflection in, and it is actually just touching the top. A little tip is just catching the late sun. Also, a little tip when you come here, where your well is. I didn't. I was walking down over the ice, and this. Both feet. Luckily, I have a spare pair in the van, so yeah. So if you do come here, wear the correct footwear. Obviously, we have just got this bit of free ice just here with it reflecting in. It is just getting a little tip of it over there with the last colour roughly around back there. We are getting a few clouds as well, so we might get a bit of a sunset. Even though this is a sunrise location, which we'll be doing sunrise in the morning, but for tonight this is sunset. So I did get a couple of shots early on with a bright blue sky. So yeah, I bobbed them on for you, as well as this first shot as well. We'll have a little wander around this side and see if we can get some more reflections, just in case the sky kicks off. I don't think it will do. It is quite blue, so we might try a bit of astro as well tonight. So I won't probably vlog that bit, but I'll put the images on at the end. But you never know. Anyway, I'll put these first set of images on and we'll walk around further around this edge. Right peeps, got another little composition now for you. Vertical orientation, got a group of 3 rocks just in the foreground with the ice coming round. It is catching a slight bit of colour in the Tarn and they're getting a slight reflection, but a lot of it is ice all the way across, so nice texture in the foreground. Bit of open ground where I'm just getting a touch of colour. Might even just come down a bit lower, do a bit of a landscape one and exclude them rocks. So I'll put this vertical on one for you, and then I'll do a landscape one. I'll talk you through the landscape one. Right peeps, as you can see I'm quite low, obviously just to get the reflection in between these blankets of ice. I'm actually including them 3 rocks as well that you've just seen on the portrait version, just on the bottom right hand side. So a bit of foreground, it is like a mill pond, it's just like glasses, this really is. But obviously with the ice on you're not getting a true reflection of it all, but it is adding something different. So yeah, bit of blue sky as such, but these are a touch of pink just in the top. So yeah, could be quite a nice one this. Obviously the reflection does sort of cut it, so the ice does cut into the reflection a touch, but it's just adding something else to an image. On my past vlogs I've mentioned, look for something different, something that adds that a little bit of something, and I think the textures on this ice is just adding that little bit of something to the reflection. So yeah, I'll bob this one on. Let me know what you think. I've set a time lapse going as well that I'll put on at the end for you, because I don't know what it's going to turn out like because there's no clouds as such. So obviously I've cut this down so it's like 2/3 foreground and then you've got the Langdales in the background and a bit of sky, just because that sky is pure blue at the minute. So yeah, I'll bob this on and just let me know what you think below. I've changed back to the vertical, but just come across over a little touch. As you can see there, still got these little group of 3 rocks. Try to make sure there's a bit of separation between them all, and then obviously this light is dying off quick. But earlier on when I came doing a bit of scout round here, I am positive I got a reflection shot down here, but it was bright blue skies. I thought I'll come back to that tonight. I've had a little wander down past it because it's down here, because I thought I could get the full reflection in. However, this little inlet down here now, most of it is frozen, just here. So I might try and get a shot, but it does cause a little bit of ripples just around this side here. So yeah, but all this here, this was all open before. You can just see a little patch of ice just starting to form in the middle. So yeah, it's space of a couple of hours. So we're here a bit early on. Obviously got a bit of loo time back from work, and I'm supposed to meet Paul W. Baker up here, but I think he's stuck in traffic. So I've got no signal on my phone whatsoever. So just bear that in mind when you come up here. There's no signal at all. So we'll see if he turns up. I don't think he's going to make it for sunset now, so he might make it for... I'm going to try a bit of astro later on. By the looks of it, we're going to have some nice clear skies tonight. So what I'll do anyway, I'll put these images on now, what I'm getting now, and I'll end with the time lapse. I might even just get the drone up quickly and do a quick fly along here so you can see all the ice and stuff. And then, if I remember, I'll come back tonight and we'll try a bit of astro. But with the astro, I will have the 20mm f2 Sigma on, so yeah. But we'll try it on a hill above there, then I don't have to come down to this side. But we'll see anyway. But bookmark this little spot here, these 3 rocks as foreground, and we'll just see what happens tonight with the astro. So yeah, join me in a bit, which will be round about now. Right peeps, don't we can tell us not, we're back out shooting for the stars, but of course the Aurora is kicking off. That's at the back of the camera at the minute on landscape orientation. We've got the Big Dipper as well, just at the back of the screen, so it is reflecting as well right into the frozen Tarn. So what more could you want on a bleed Tarn? Obviously you saw the sunset earlier. We said we're going to try a night shot, so here we go. So I'll put this one on for the time being. I'll come back to you in a bit. Peeps, here we are. We've changed it on to now vertical orientation. You're not going to see nothing on this camera, so I'm going to show you, keep it on back. We have got the green now showing above the orange. We've got the Big Dipper as well, right above Bleat Tarn, right above the Langdales. Yeah, it's kicking off big time, is this. So yeah, another couple of shots. Look at that back of the camera, and let's just put it, there you go. It will look a bit bright on this, but you've got the orange just here, we've got the green at the top as well. So yeah, happy days, happy days. We have got the Starlink coming across on this left hand side as well, but you're not going to see it on this camera, so what I'll do, I'll pop these images on now for you. peeps, thought I'd put the light on and come back to you just in between shooting. Obviously we're shooting vertical and horizontal. Can't really show you on it at the minute, but what I've done now, drop the shutter speed but up the ISO just to try if we get any peaks. On back of the camera it looks like it's peaking on the left hand side with the orange. So we weren't getting green early on the vertical, but I'm on the 20mm Sigma f2 and we're getting the, obviously more or less in the middle, but because it's reflecting on the ice. But yeah, it's looking really nice as this. So what I'll do, I'll bob this one on and then I'll probably go back to vertical. But what I'll do anyway, I'll put all the images on and then I'll come back to you in the morning because this is a bit hard to film at night. So yeah, I'll put all the images on from this Aurora tonight and then I'll see you in the morning. So peeps, just like that, it is morning, and what a morning! Look at this snow. We've had snow overnight, covered the frozen Tarn. We got the Aurora last night, which the images I've seen, so if you've enjoyed them, obviously please give us the old thumbs up. And I'm not on my own today, we've got Mr. Paul W. Baker with us. He actually made it. Took him a while to get up here, but yeah, he's here. And we both said, wow, 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 wow. As soon as we woke up this morning, look at this. So, of course, we're going to do a classic shot with the fence leading you in. No reflections, just pure snow, but the dark fence against the snow and everything else. Obviously the Langdale's in the background. We have got some mist coming down. But we have got a bit of snow falling. But we're going to have to watch this snow because we need to try and get back down as well. So it is only a light covering, but enough to make it look like this. This is what you call a Christmas card. So anyway, I'll get some of the composition because I've just seen another one now of the tree on the left hand side. It's just absolutely popping at the minute with this white snow. So yeah, I'll get some of the couple of images. I'll bob them on for you. I'll come back to you in a wee while once it gets a little bit brighter. Peeps, still working the same area, but I've got another composition. Try to use some of these foreground rocks that have been exposed on the snow. It sort of just steps you into the foreground. Got a bit of the fence coming on the right hand side, also that big pine on the left hand side, the rock in the middle, and obviously side pike, and all this moody cloud behind it. So what I'll do, I'll put you through the viewfinder and you can see what I mean. Right peeps, there you go. I'd have had to darken it down a bit so you can see it, but as you can see, using these rocks just down here that lead you on, we are catching a bit of this fence. Obviously this is portrait, this is horizontal, but I've done this in portrait. We've got that little pine just there, then with side pike in the background. What a wonderful winter scene. It's just, yeah, we're just absolutely in awe of it. Really are. We didn't think we'd get snow this morning, but yeah. And even I mentioned on the vlog about landscape photography, not with a Nikon Z8. It's my Sony A7R3, but Mr. Paul W. Baker here does shoot with Nikon. He has a Z7 too, and he wants a Z8. So Nikon, if you want a couple of sponsors here,
yeah, Nikon.
It's all bollocks, isn't it? Shoot what camera you've got. Right peeps, now come across to the other side now. Obviously the big clippity-cloppity bridge. That's the guardian of the bridge there, Mr. P.W. Baker.
Big goat.
So every time you come across you've got to pay him because someone dropped 10 pence in there and he was straight in to get it. So yeah, it's not tired all like that, just... Anyway, this composition, literally across the bridge, I wanted something a bit different rather than just the Tarn all the time. So we've got this nice little woodland scene, just on a vertical orientation. Taking into account, I'll walk up here because I don't want to really walk on the snow. Got this rock on the bottom left, got this big tree on the top left hand side, but I might even come a bit further up here and exclude that and just crop straight onto that tree because the texture on that tree is fantastic. So yeah, I'll do that anyway. I'll bob them both on, but while I'm here, always look behind you because look at this little scene here. You've got the snowy path, you've got the fallen trees with the trunks which are just popping with this snow. The snow is coming down, so we're going to have to be a bit careful when we set back off, which leads you to the gate. So although I ain't going to shoot that, I'm just going to shoot this. So I'll bob these two images on now for you. Just let me know which one you prefer, the one with the stone in or the one where it's cropped in and the path leads you off into the distance. Do you know when some people just see an image and they want it first, and they want to just get in front of you? Look at him. Not only that, he's walked across all the snow, look.
Thought you'd done it. Really
what are these photographers like, eh?
really sorry.
I know it's F7.1 lot, share and share alike. But the sharing and not caring in his case. Anyway, I'll take the image now, I'll bob it up for you. Probably do one more shot and it is starting to snow again. So I think what I'll do, I'll go around to roughly where we were last night, see what there is around there. But as always, I'll end with all the final images. So if you enjoyed this, please give us the old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, and I'll link all Paul's channel and that all below so you can have a good nosy because it's starting to snow again. So a quick 1 or 2 more images. Got a time lapse on, so you'll see all that at the end. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Quick update from where we were earlier at Bleed Tarn. It's now 1 o'clock. It's taken us from 8 o'clock from 1 o'clock to get here. And look at this. We've got cars and that stuck everywhere, but this is Lake District weather. Got PW Baker, he's got my old snow socks on, which are an absolute godsend. They're actually better than the all-terrain tyres on. But I've got to say a massive thank you to Sugden's at, I think it was Sugden's at Sundays. Sugden's at Sunday. What a set of guys them two are. They've actually told me and Paul down and everything. So yeah, absolute godsend them two guys. So they've got a YouTube channel as well. Go check them out. So yeah, just waiting now for this path to clear so we can actually try and get up this little hill just to get going. So it looks like we might be alright because the cars are moving now. So we've got the CBs on between us all. Paul's in his jumpsuit here.
Been a nightmare, guys.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
Absolute nightmare. So no photography is worth this. Because obviously we've got to try and get back as well. We were going to stop another night, but we didn't realise this snow was going to come like this. So yeah. Anyway, just a quick update from his visit to Bleed Tarn.